Hi there, I'm Janet Gourand from Tribe Sober. Back in my drinking days, I spent at least a decade trying and failing to moderate. I couldn't imagine my life without alcohol. What would that even be like? So I would try to control it. But the trouble was I'd crossed a line with my drinking. I'd crossed a line into dependence. I can still remember that time so clearly. It was depressing, it was exhausting, and I felt that there was something wrong with me because why couldn't I drink normally like other people? That was my dream, just to have the odd glass of wine now and again. And I tried that, and I tried it, and spent a decade trying. It got worse and worse, as these things do. Blackout followed blackout. I had breast cancer. And eventually I had to accept that I was destroying myself, I was destroying my health, and I would have to make a change. So I took the hardest step of all. And the hardest step was to accept that, yes, I was dependent on alcohol and that I could not do this alone. I tried, I spent a decade trying, but I couldn't do it. I had to reach out for help. So I did reach out for help, and that was the day that I changed my life. And that was back in 2015. And once I'd gone through, admittedly, 2 or 3 difficult months, then I could see my path ahead. I became alcohol free. I felt happier and healthier than I had for years and years. And I became passionate about sobriety. I found myself speaking on TV and radio about how wonderful sobriety was, which some of my old drinking buddies thought was absolutely hilarious, of course. But I was passionate, and I decided that I would use my professional skills in training and development and coaching to help others to do what I'd done. And that's how Tribe Sober was born. So if you're ready to take the hardest step of all and to reach out, Tribe Sober is here for you. Tribe Sober is here to show you how to make the change, because I think that's the missing piece, isn't it? We know in our hearts that we're drinking too much, that we're harming our bodies, our brains. We know it's unsustainable, it's going to get worse and worse, but we don't know what to do about it. We don't know how to make the change. That's the missing piece, and we're here to provide that missing piece for you. And the first thing that we'll do is to connect you with our awesome community, because we believe that connection is the opposite of addiction. And when you ditch the booze, you need a new tribe. It's no good hanging out with your drinking buddies and drinking water, because you won't enjoy yourself and you'll be bored to death when they all start telling those same old stories again. They just won't seem funny anymore. Trust me, I've tried it. So when you ditch the booze, you need a new tribe, a new community. You need to connect with people on the same path, people who are either new like you, or people that are further down the line, people that are maybe 2-3 months sober, that can tell you, oh yeah, it's tough at first, but it's getting better and better. You need also to connect with people who are a year sober, because their lives will have transformed and changed to such an extent that will really inspire you. So you need people at all stages of the journey, and that's what we'll provide. And you also need people that understand the struggle, because if you tell your family that you're worried about your drinking, then they'll probably say to you, oh, well, just cut down a bit. But of course, once we've crossed that line into dependence, we can't cut down. We have to ditch the stuff and learn how to create a beautiful alcohol-free life, a life we don't want to escape from. So your family will tell you to cut down. Your drinking buddies will say, don't be ridiculous, don't be boring. You don't drink too much. You drink just the same as I drink, so you won't get any sympathy from there. You need to be able to talk to people, to open your heart and to be vulnerable. And that's the kind of vibe and community that we provide. And apart from community, of course, we provide plenty of practical support. We provide personal attention, because we cap our membership at 400 members. That's all we can cope with. We're a very small team, but we like to get to know our members and give them individual attention. So we provide you with an inspirational member journey, which will take you from day one right up to your first Soberversary. We provide you with trackers and lots of tools, coaching, workshops. Find it all on our website. Just click on Join Our Tribe. So please just reach out and we'll get you started on this life-changing journey. Trust me, it really is life-changing.